Please, risk wealth. Allah can give it to anybody that He wants. And sometimes maybe your risk is what? Wisdom. Somebody will be rich and Allah will give you knowledge, right? And please, if you take your time, the money will come to you. The money will come to you anyway. Imam Shafi'i said, he said, if I want something, I will talk to Almighty Allah. سيأتي بها الله العظيم بفضله ولو كان في قاع البحار العوامق. My percentage, my money, what I will get in this world, Almighty Allah will definitely give it to me. Even if it's in the middle of the sea, Allah will give it to me. Brothers, without wasting much time, let's move to the Mubtilat al-Siyah, or Mubtilat al-Sawm. Things that leads towards invalidity of what? Your fasting. Ma wasala amdan ila al-jawf. If you eat intentionally, if you take something intentionally, your fasting is invalid. You went for ablution, and while performing ablution, then intentionally you allowed a percentage of water to pass intentionally. Your fasting is invalid. Sometimes some of us will say, no, it was a mistake. You know. If it's intentionally or not, you know. إنما الأعمال بالنيات. If you force yourself to vomit, your fasting is invalid. Let's say you put your hand in your mouth. Your fasting is what? Invalid. Al-Jima, sexual intercourse. Please, sexual intercourse is what? Is a major thing. That's what? That spoils our what? Fasting. And it's what? It's with kafara. Please, Almighty Allah said,
wake him up. You are spoiling my video.
Please, when we are talking about sexual intercourse here, I'm not talking about the so-called boyfriend and girlfriend.
You are spoiling my video, sorry.
A husband can have sexual intercourse with his wife at dawn, in the middle of the night, anytime after iftar, even before going for alcohol.
So
but from the time of Issec, after
wake him up. He's spoiling my video.
It's not allowed. Doing that is against the what?
Guys, you mean now, dude?
The conditions of what? So.
Wake up. You are spoiling my video. Sit up. Yeah, you are like it. Yeah, you have done well. You have made my video nice.
I'll give you time for questions, okay? But the husband was
Kadeta.
So one day in the afternoon, the husband came home and saw the wife, and he became interested.
Hey,
he can force the wife to stop the fasting, because that fasting is not what? Obligation. And she cannot even fast without the awareness of the wife's husband. But in the month of Ramadan, month of Ramadan is what? The fasting is invalid. Because the Prophet ﷺ was there when a prophet came, when a messenger came to him that, the Prophet ﷺ, I did something bad, an abomination. The Prophet ﷺ said what? He said, I had sexual intercourse with my wife in the afternoon. It's a mistake, right? And the fasting is invalid. And it comes with what? Kafara. Kafara means what?
Fasting
Punishment or penalty. I hope you understand.
2 months continuous.
Among the things that spoils our fasting, al-inzan. Do you know the meaning of inzan? No. Masturbation.
Hey, boys.
Inzan.
The boys.
This one, I could talk about it. Let's continue. Al-haid wal-nifas wal-wilad. Al-haid, menstruation. Wal-nifas, the blood, that's al-haid wal-nifas. I hope you know that. Yes. Then wilad, after giving birth. I hope you understand. If a woman gives birth during her fasting is what? Invalid. And if a woman experienced her what? Menstruation, or saw her menstruation during the afternoon of the month, her fasting is what? Invalid. Because according to the fuqaha, they said when a woman is menstruating, there are things that she cannot do. She cannot fast. She cannot do tawaf. She cannot enter the masjid. I will repeat and repeat. A woman cannot enter the masjid during her menstruation. صلوا على النبي. صلوا على النبي. You see black people, they are clapping. صلوا على النبي. I said a woman cannot, okay. A woman cannot enter the masjid during that period. But there's a little argument between the scholars. Some of them said, if they are having a class, for example, a Quran class, and this class they are not having classrooms. And that's why I said, Islamic Senior High School, we are not included in these conditions. Because if we want to teach students Quran, those who are not in their period should do it in the mosque. Those who are not should do it in their what? In the classrooms. And even with that Quran, they are not allowed to touch the Holy Quran. So a sister can sit beside her and open the Quran for her to read. Or they can use the phone. You see, this phone, the application in it doesn't mean the phone is Quran. You can use the Holy Quran to. But let's say you left your bag in the masjid. And you have no option than to go and work. You can just enter and take the bag and go out. Or if you have no option than to learn in the masjid, you can learn. But if there's an option, if we have classrooms, then it's better you take them to the classrooms to learn the Holy Quran instead of the masjid. Please, I hope you understand.
Yes.
And among things that spoils our fasting is al-junun wal-idmam. Al-Junood, madness. In the middle of the afternoon, then you saw someone walking like this, then you started laughing. Hello, something is happening, right? Then his fasting is not valid, and fasting is not obligatory on that person. You understand? Al-Junood wal-Ikma. Ikma is for someone to faint. I hope you understand. Or collapse. I hope you understand. In the afternoon, if you collapse, then we go to the canteen and get you what? Taking. Because we don't want you to commit suicide. We don't want you to commit suicide. I think with this, I'll end my lecture here, and I'll give you at least some minutes to ask questions before I go. If you have questions.